Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what's in my bag video, or taking it back old school today, and it's not what's in my changing bag, it's what's in my handbag. So whether you're a mom or not, you should find this interesting, hopefully. I have got my fan on again, but it is set to hit 30 degrees again today, so the fan's gonna stay on, I'm afraid. And the kids have hidden or lost the remote controls for the fan, so I have no way of turning it up or down. So it's currently at level 4, and I'm hoping that that's an okay level for the sound in this video, but if not, I do apologize. So in my summer favorites video, I mentioned the purse or handbag organizer that I had inside my bag. This is my handbag. It is the Neverfull, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. It is falling down on that side just because I've got keys that are weighing it down that are clipped to it, but that's what it looks like. It is really full right now, and I pretty much carry this everywhere. I would say, especially since having Alessia and having to go back to a changing bag, because obviously with Emilia and Eduardo reaching the ages that they reached, so he turned 3 just before Alessia was born, I wasn't carrying a changing bag or a nappy bag anymore, and so I didn't have to think about that kind of thing. And it was actually really nice for probably about half a year, or yeah, about half a year, I didn't have to worry about changing bags. And then that all changed when I had Alessia. But up until we had her, I was kind of switching my bags all the time, and I really enjoyed it. And I still know that I will go back to that after my babies have grown up, but at the moment, for just convenience, and even when your baby gets a bit bigger and you don't need like a full-blown changing bag like you do in the beginning, because that's usually what I do in the beginning, is I have my handbag, my personal handbag, and then I have a separate changing bag, and then as they get older and you need less stuff, I'll just throw things into this one here. So that's why I started using this all the time, is that you can just fit more stuff into it, and it is the ultimate, I think it's the ultimate bag for mums that want to have a little bit of luxury. I know it's not the cheapest of bags, but it's not the most expensive either, of designer bags I'm talking about. And for what you get, for what it's worth, for how much I use it, I feel like it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna try and give you a look inside the bag. So that's what it looks like. It is really full. Like I said, I've got the handbag organizer, which I'll link that down below, but the Perspection handbag organizer in there. I've got my water bottle, my keys, and then I have 2 other, we'll call them makeup bags, but they don't contain makeup in there. First thing I'm gonna pull out is my water bottle, because it just weighs too much and I just need to get rid of it. So the water bottle fits snugly, as you can see, hopefully, at the side. So it's on one side of the Perspection organizer. So just pull that out, get that out of the way because that's taking up a lot of space. With the Neverfull also, you get this little attachment like keyring thing here. So I just took my keys on. So I've got my house keys, which have pictures of my 3 kids on them. They're actually their school pictures. So we've got Eduardo's, Emilia's, and this was Alessia's first passport picture, so she looks so different. And then I'm gonna have to obviously get the next babies when he's born, and actually we're gonna have to get his passport like super quick. Like the minute he comes out of me, I need a passport for him, because we're going away like really soon after. So both of those babies pictures are gonna be so young. And then I've got my car key as well, and I keep them separate just because it's easier that way. Like if Jonathan needs a car key really quick, or you know, I'm not like fumbling with keys trying to get them separate. So then there is a back pocket in here, and this is where I always, for as long as I can remember, have kept panty liners, like female products, or whatever you call them, like intimate products, female like intimate products, I don't know what to call them, but you know, pads, tampons, that kind of thing. To be honest, since getting the Perspection organizer, I don't really use this anymore. So in fact, you'll see exactly why, because in here I've got 4 tampons, which I clearly haven't used in forever because I've been pregnant for the past 9 months. Then I've got, this is from Belly Bandit, which is actually so appropriate because I'm about to give birth. but this is just like a little canvas wash bag. This is my medicine bag. So I'm going to show you what's in this in a minute, but I'm just going to pull it out for now. And then I've got this one, which is from Kin, our network. And this is another little canvas makeup bag, which I use for makeup. You also get this with the Neverfull, which is attached. So you could use that as a makeup bag if you want. What I use it for though is receipts. So mine is full of receipts. And I do this because I'm trying to get more organized with budgeting and stuff, but I need to go through this because a lot of them are old and I need to throw them out. So that empties out the main bulk of the bag. I'm gonna leave the organizer in there, and I'm just gonna take you through what's in the medicine bag and the makeup bag. So the medicine bag is so convenient. I can't stress enough how convenient this is. This is a godsend. I started doing this a couple of years ago, and it really, really helps. Just being a mom, I think, accidents happen, things happen. You always need medicines and stuff. And it doesn't actually have a lot of kids' medicine in here, but just in general, I know where everything is. I know that all the medicine stuff is in here, and if I need to, you know, grab teething packets or Calpol or something like that, I know that I can throw it in here and it's organized and it's not going to spill all over the rest of the handbag. So in here at the moment, I have got my prenatals, which are Pregnacare. I take Pregnacare Max with the fish oil, the omega-3 fish oil capsules. Keeping these in my handbag has made me so much better at remembering to take them. Also for something as simple as, you know, traveling or going to the hospital, which I will be doing this week or next week, I'm not really sure, whenever the baby decides to come. To have these in there and not in your medicine cabinet at home is so valuable because you won't forget to take them, and you actually need to take these after pregnancy as well. So it's really important for me that I get those in my diet even after I have the baby. I've got Strepsils, which I haven't really used since winter time probably. I've got Benadryl, 1 a day. These are for hay fever, and I actually do take these once a day. I've got Rennie tablets. It's gonna look like I'm on a lot of medication, but I'm really not. I've got Rennie tablets. These are the spearmint flavor, and that's for heartburn. I've got Panadol just in case. Again, I can't remember the last time I took that. I have got Otex Express eardrops. That's for my ear, which I talked about in a previous pregnancy vlog, but my ear has been really annoying me this pregnancy and keeps not popping, so that's why I have that in there. I've also got this stuff, which actually I bought in Italy when we were on holiday. It's Zanzacare, or Zanzacare, probably Zanzacare, and it's just a mosquito roll-on like treatment or bite treatment, insect bite treatment that you can use from birth, so from newborns. Just for both me and the kids. I've then got Compeed, which you always need, either for me or for Amelia or Eduardo. I have got 2 packets of mints. These are just backup. I take the sugar-free Peppersmith English peppermint mints. I like these because they are made with 100% xylitol. I don't know if that's how you say it. They're approved by dentists, and they have no aspartame in them, so no nasties in there. And then I've got 2 spare hair ties, a bobby pin, and Carmex, their watermelon flavor. They sent me this in like a PR package. And then the makeup bag, I actually cleared this out like a few weeks ago, so it was full of makeup that I didn't even use, and it was ridiculous. And now it's a lot more toned down. But I've got Benefits the Porefessional Agent Zero Shine. So this is a Shine Vanishing Pro Powder. I've actually never used this. So the powder comes out here, it's like a talcum powder. I mean, it's not talcum powder, but it's like, it reminds me of those old school, like what talcum powder comes out of. And then you get a little mini brush. So you're supposed to tap it off into the lid, and then you get this mini brush, which is so handy and so cute. And you basically can just blot your forehead if you get shiny. I just thought it was a really cool idea. I I still haven't used it. And then I've got this one, the Professional License to Blot. And this is like an invisible, it kind of looks like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like an invisible blotting stick, and it looks like a lip balm or something, but I actually have used this to blot my face, and it's supposed to minimize the appearance of pores. It's just such a good idea, like, and it's got a little so you roll this and then the thing rolls upwards, and those two things are just perfect for your handbag, I feel like. I've got a Roger and Gallet Fleur de Figuier hand and nail balm. This is really old. I've also got this, it says my name on it. It's by Patisserie de Ban, and it says Anna's Pineapple Paradise Hand Cream. And Amelia actually got one of these as well with her name on it, which I thought was so cute. So I've just got 2 hand creams in here. And then for lips, I've got MAC's Honey Love lipstick, which I have on right now. I've got Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude lip pencil. I've got a Max Factor Color Elixir Cushion Spotlight Sheer number 5. I don't think I've used that once. And then I've got Kim KW lipstick by MAC. So, not MAC, what am I saying? Charlotte Tilbury. It's really low and almost finished, but I have that on today as well. I also have a sharpener, Bobbi Brown sharpener in there for the lip liner, because I always end up needing one of those. I don't know why. And that is my makeup bag. So that's all I have in the makeup bag. I don't ever carry like foundation or anything like that. I hate that. I like to just do my makeup and have it just stay in place all day. Now we're gonna get into the main portion of the bag, which is the organizer section. So I'm just gonna pull it out, and you can just lift it out. It's so easy, so handy if you want to swap it out of other bags. Just lifts out like that. And I've just realized that there is a child's necklace in here, which obviously just got dropped in by accident. That should not be in there. Okay, first thing I've got clipped on is this hair clip. And these, I just get them on Amazon, but they are the best for, especially when it's hot out. You can just I just clip my hair back, get it out of my face, and then I always usually have a hair tie. Like you saw, there was hair ties in the makeup or in the medicine bag, and then I also usually have one around my wrist. Then there are 2 side pocket areas. So in this one I've got my umbrella, which if you live in England, you know, I mean obviously not right now because we're in the middle of a heat wave, but generally speaking an umbrella is invaluable to take with you. Like you always have to be with an umbrella, you just can't be without it. Generally speaking, it does rain a lot. Obviously it hasn't in a while here, but even last week it came in really useful. So it's by Kath Kidston, and it's actually, I think, got Big Ben or something. Yeah, it's like got Big Ben on it. And I just always keep it with me, even in a heat wave, you never know. And then on the other side pocket, this is where I usually put my camera, but obviously I'm using it right now, so that's generally where my camera will go. In the main portion of the organizer, I've got my wallet. Now, sad story about this wallet. So I love this wallet. You might not even be able to see, I don't know how well it'll show up on camera. This is a Valentino wallet. It was a very nice Christmas present from Jonathan. He picked it himself. I did not choose it. I don't have a matching bag or anything like that. It's the Rockstud wallet. But I do have a couple of pairs of Rockstud shoes, so he was kind of going along with that theme, and it was such a nice present because he picked it himself. He didn't consult me about it, he just saw it, thought I would like it, and got it. And the color of it is like this tan beige kind of leather, and it was in the this was before I got the organizer actually, and this is probably one of the reasons that prompted me to get one of these. But it was in my bag along with nappies, which I generally will take with me if, you know, we're out with Alessia, and a packet of wipes. I think we were on holiday. I'm pretty sure we were on holiday when this happened. The wipes, we use water wipes. The wipes leaked. I think they were open or something, and leaked water all over my wallet. my Valentino wallet, and it discolored. So I don't know how well you can see, but that's the real color that it's supposed to be. And then it has discolored slightly to this like almost pink color. I was really upset when it first happened, but again, there was nothing I could do about it, so, you know. And to be honest, it's not that bad, but you can kind of see it's almost like an ombre effect now. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, but everyone in my life, like my mom, my friends, everybody has just said to me that you can't notice it, and it just looks like it was supposed to be like that. So there's nothing I can do about it anyway, but I still use it, obviously. And then right beside it are my sunglasses, and these are so old. I got these in 2014. It was like the summer that I just had Eduardo. They are by Gucci. They break sometimes. The glass comes, or you know, it's not glass, it's plastic, but it pops out sometimes, and they're very worn, but I really like them because they have this leather detail on the side with the logo and stuff. They're actually a really dark brown, and what I love about this is that it folds down after you take them out, so you actually get left with a lot more space in your handbag if you're wearing your sunglasses. So I just pop them in like this, and there's actually a lot more space in there when I do that. So you get some more compartments in here. You get 2 on each side. So I'm just going to show you what's in one compartment. This one here are my mints. These are the ones I showed you before, but this is the packet that's actually open. In the other pocket, I've got tissues. You always need tissues, especially if you have little kids. On the opposite side pockets, I've got this Mulberry coin purse. This was actually a present, I think it was a birthday present from Zoe, or maybe it was a Christmas present from Zoe. And it's a Mulberry coin purse. It's in this soft pink color, and I love it. It's actually got no coins. Usually I have like £1 or maybe £2 or something like that in here, and maybe €1 as well if we're traveling, just for like airport trolleys and stuff like that. It's always really handy to have. The kids went through my wallet, and I think they may have taken some coins out because they were playing with money, so I need to put some more back in there because that's actually a really handy thing to have. And then in the same pocket, I keep my phone. I don't know why, but I just always keep my phone and the coin purse in the same pocket. Again, I'm really not sure why, but they just sit in nicely together. Then in the last little side pocket, I've got 2 mirrors. The reason why I have 2, I don't even know. But they're both kind of sentimental. So one of them, if you guys have followed me forever, you will have seen this so many times, but it's one that my mom got me, and she got one for all of us. Like I think she has one, and then my 2 sisters have one, and inside there's a mirror, and then there's a little picture frame, and she put in a picture of each of us with our dad. I think hers just has a picture of my dad in it. I'm not really sure, but that's me. I look so grumpy in that picture. I was like 12 though, and so hormonal. But that's me with my dad. And the reason why I carry this around with me still is, well, obviously it's a mirror, and also because the kids like to pull it out and they say like no and stuff, and like they recognize him, that it's my dad and their grandpa, and it's just really cute. And then this is another makeup mirror, or like pocket mirror, and this is actually a really good mirror. But this is the Krispy Kreme donut one that Eduardo got me for Christmas last year, and I just think it's so cute. He said he got it for me because I love donuts, which is true. Then on each side, actually, you have a zip pocket. Now, one of my zip pockets is empty. I should probably put those tampons in there actually, but I just haven't got around to it because I don't need them right now. But on the other side, which is the side that I do use, I have got panty liners, which you always need in pregnancy. Another panty liner. That was like a promo one I got. And suitcase keys for my suitcase if we're traveling. And this is always handy for travel, but this is one of those little Ziploc bags, like clear plastic bags. The ones that you need for putting toiletries in if you are going on a flight. There's also side pockets. So on the front, there's one. And then on this side there's another 2, so you could put more stuff in there. I just have one thing in the side pocket, and it's this little, I don't even know what you call these anymore, but you hang your bag, so it's like a magnet, and you hang your bag off the hook when you are sitting at like a restaurant, or if you just don't want to put your bag on the floor. Now this bag is so huge that sometimes I just don't even bother, I just put it straight on the floor. But this little thing is so handy. I don't even know where I got this, I can't remember, but I'm sure you can get these anywhere. Mine just has a little bird on it, and I just really like the design. But again, I don't even know where I got this. So I just have that kind of in the front part if I do need to hang it. And that's everything that's in my bag. So obviously if I take Alessia out with me, because she's at the age she's at now, she's 16 months, I just throw in like 2 nappies and a bag of wipes into like the main section. So like not in this bag, not in the organizer, but like in the main bag, and that way it doesn't get into the wipes can't leak on my wallet anymore, and it's just so much more organized. With the baby, obviously I'm going to be taking a separate changing bag when he does arrive in the beginning, and then I'll kind of go from there. So I hope that this video is helpful for you guys or interesting. I personally love what's in my bag videos. I always have. It was one of the first types of videos that I used to watch on YouTube, and it kind of was one of the first videos that like introduced me to the beauty community and bloggers and beauty bloggers and all that kind of stuff. Be sure to check out my blog for outfit pictures, even though this is the most basic outfit I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing a t-shirt and maternity shorts and flip-flops because it's so hot. There's basically nothing else that I can really wear anymore. And I am 40 weeks this week, so yeah, that's what's been going on. But if you do want to see the outfit pictures, I more so kind of take them less for the outfit, but more so just to document, you know, the growing bump and that kind of thing. So it's more that than actual inspiration for fashion advice. Don't take it like that, because that's not what it is anymore. Definitely not on my blog anyway. But thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.